Travis just started mowing the new seating here at the main farm. This is where the parking is going to be for the farm day. So whether or not this stays in alfalfa depends on how well it comes back next year or how well it grows back after the farm day. But we'll see. Looks pretty good so far. As is always with new seeding, there is quite a few weeds in here, namely ragweed right now, but there's actually a pretty good crop of alfalfa in here as well. So it's starting to flower. Probably should have started cutting it a little bit before now, because you want to cut it right as it starts flowering, but we've had rain about every other day, if not every day, for the last week and a half. So here he comes again. Once he does this small patch of about 2 acres where the parking will be, he's going to go up on top of the hill and do the next few acres that are up there of the new seeding. Then from here, he's going to go out and he's going to start mowing the hay out at my place. After that, I am going to get in the 7600, and the 76 has the Rhino PT 419H tedder on it, and I am going to ted roughly 2 hours, we're thinking, but it'll probably be a little bit shorter considering how high the sun is. I don't think I'll have to wait quite 2 hours because I think the ground will dry out a lot faster before then. So once he goes out there, I'm gonna start tedding, and then we'll come through, we'll rake it up, and then we'll make it here in the next coming days depending on what the weather does. So all right, let's get rolling. Aside from all the leftover oats that's still in it, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just about done tedding this first patch of new seeding here by the buildings, and what I'm noticing is that I'm losing a lot of yellower lower leaves on the plants as I'm tedding, which is fine because they were going to fall off anyway, and we're trying to preserve the greener leaves on the plant, which hold more of the nutrients. So what we're trying to do, or what our goal here is, that last time, if you'll remember, we waited around 24 hours before tedding, and we heard that by tedding sooner after cutting, you can preserve more of the leaves, because if you wait longer, the hay will be so dry that when you hit it with the tedder, the leaves will get knocked right off, and that is where your nutrients are, and that's what your cattle want. So for us, it really doesn't matter because we have beef cattle and they'll eat just about anything. But for those of you who are wondering what works best for us, if you're looking to getting into tedding, I kind of want to give you an example of what we prefer. So that's kind of the goal of everything that we are doing. Some of you may crucify us because we're cutting hay so early after cutting, but we've heard so many different opinions. Everybody has their own different opinion for what works best for them and what they like best. So I think for us, it's best if we figure out for ourselves what we prefer. And I think we might prefer this method a little bit better because we are spreading out the plants a little more, and we are giving them more sunlight to dry out faster. So after you cut the plant, what happens is that there are tiny holes in the leaves and in the plant that provide access for water to leave the plant. And after you cut the plant, they close because the plant is trying to preserve the water that it has after its supply line was cut. And the sooner that you can start the hay drying after you cut it, the better, because if you don't, then the plant really doesn't like to dry down, which is why we are tedding it immediately so that it gets the maximum amount of sunlight rather than just letting the hay sit for 24 hours and then going through and tedding. So just letting you guys know the reasoning for why we're doing this and what we hope to aim for. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what we prefer, what works better, and what we think produces a better quality bale. So, all right, I'm gonna wait for Travis to finish cutting up there. I can't hear him anymore, so we might be done. But I found that by running the tractor at around 5 to 6 miles an hour and around 1650 RPM is just right. It's what I'm comfortable running with, and I'm probably gonna stick with it. So, all right, let's keep marching on. we're almost done. I've reached a lull and I'm waiting for Travis to get more done because I'm caught up to him. I was just kind of letting him stay ahead, but I mean, it's kind of getting to the time of day where we need to start getting this done. So I'm gonna wait for him, and then once he's done, I can do it in no time flat because I can do it at least twice as fast as he can cut the hay. So anyway, that's gonna be all for this video, guys. I'm gonna be sure to get some of us baling it and raking it, so watch out for those videos. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And thanks for watching.